Hey folks, question for for today's pie chart, so you have to be able to draw a pie chart. Um, Ways of working out the angles for a pie chart. If we add up the frequencies anyway, so 8 plus 12 is 20, plus 39 is 59, and then another 13 is 72. So the total there is 72. So of all the grades, so there's 8 distinctions, 12 high merits, 39 merits, and 13 achieved. That's 72 grades altogether, 72 students that got grades basically. So for distinction, let's calculate the angle. So the angle is always whatever it is over the total. So the total here is 72, and then you times it by how many degrees are in a circle. So there's 360 degrees in a circle, and then that'll work out the angle that you're going to draw into the um, pie chart. Now this one is already done for you, but you can double check it on a calculator if you want. So you get 40, put that into your calculator. And that's how we get, so that's the first angle, and we don't have to draw that one in because it's already done for you. Uh, Higher merit then. So we do need this angle, we're going to draw this then. So it's 12 over 72 multiplied by 360. And we're getting 60 there. So the angle there is 60. Merit then is 39. So we do 39 divided by 72 and times it by 360. And we get 195, so that's the biggest angle by a long way. So the vast majority of students got a merit in the exam. And then the last one is achieved, so achieved is barely passing. So there's 13, I think. So 13 over 72 times 360. And that's 65 degrees. So when you're putting them in the pie chart, then I can't do it here properly because I don't have a protractor. Can't really do it here. But what you're going to do is you're going to take a protractor, put it in the middle, and put the bottom part of the protractor along the line, along that line there, and then you're going to measure from 0 out. So you got to measure up to 60. So 60 would be, I'll just kind of guess here. Um, so around there. That's 60, and that's for higher merit. The next one then is 195, so that's going to be a little bit more than, say, a full, than half of a circle, because half a circle would be 180, so it'd be a little bit more, so it'd be something along there like that maybe. So 195, so that's going to make up for merit then. And then the last bit then should be about 65, and you can double check, you can measure that in as well, so that's for achieved. Pie chart should look something like that. But obviously in the exam you need to measure it out properly with the protractor, you need to use a ruler, and that's all of it. So um, let's look at B. So B, a large group of people took a reading test. The scores were normally distributed with a mean of 100 and a standard deviation of 20. 100 is already put in for you. The mean always goes in the middle. And then when you're filling out these, then you always go the standard deviation. You always add on a standard deviation each time when you're going towards the right, and subtract it when you're going towards the left. So this first dash here, we're just going to add on one standard deviation. So standard deviation is 20, so let's add on 100. Let's add on 20 to 100, so you get 120. So that goes there. And then if you add on another 20, you get 140. And then if you take away 20 from 100, you get 80. And then you take away another 20, you get 60. So it goes up in standard deviations, and the mean has to be in the middle. What percentage of the people had scores between 80 and 120? Well, there's 80 and there's 120. So the three percentages you need to know are the 68%, 95%, and 99%. So this is the first one here, so it has to be the 68. So the answer is going to be 68%. Now, if, for example, it had asked us for between 60 and 140, if it had asked us for those two, then your answer would be 95%. And if it had asked us for another standard deviation away, so it'd be out here, so you barely see it in this 160 and 40. If it had asked you for between 40 and 160, then the answer would be 99.7%. So those are the three percentages you need to know. One standard deviation out from the mean is 68, two standard deviations out is 95, and the third one is 99.7, I think. So you just have to memorize those three percentages and understand where they are from the mean. The top 2.5% of scores were given a grade of exceptional. So if you think about it here, I'm just redrawing it out here. So the top 2.5% would be in here. But if you think about it, in every, and I haven't drawn this very well, but say the mean is there, middle. Every normal distribution is going to have 2.5% on both sides. So really what we're kind of asked for here is for the 95% info. So if you think about it, like I was saying in the other one, 95% is between 60 and 140. Marks or scores or whatever they are. So basically 140 has to be down here, so that has to be 140 there, that point. So anything above 140. So what was the least score that was needed to get this grade? So answer is 140. So you're using the 95% already. Right, so part C then, it just asks for the range and the standard deviation. So they're simple enough, straightforward. It's just the standard deviation takes a good bit of working out. But range anyway is simple. It's just biggest take away smallest. So take the biggest number which is there, which is 113. And then you're going to take the smallest number which is there, which is 82. And you're just going to subtract them. And you get 31. So 31 is the range. Standard deviation then is more complicated. So what you need to do first of all, very first thing you always do when you need to work out standard deviation is you work out the mean of the numbers. So I'm just going to add them all up. So you're going to do 104 plus 82 plus 94 plus 113 plus 98 plus 105. When you add them all up, you get 596, and you're going to divide them by 6. So 99 and a third I'm getting. 99.333. Now I'm going to take each of these numbers now. So 104, the first one, and I'm going to take away the mean from it. And then I'm going to square it. And then you're going to add on the next one, which is 82. And you're going to subtract the mean again. And square it. And you're going to keep doing that. So we're going to do that with all the numbers. when you've got all them, then you can put that into your calculator and see what it gets you. So when you put all that into your calculator, then you get 571.3. And then the last step then is the square root part. You do that, but you must put it over the amount of numbers. So the amount of numbers there was 6, and then that is going to give you your answer eventually. So you have to press the square root button, press the fraction button, put in 571.3, put it over 6 because there's 6 numbers there, and then your answer is getting 9.7579 and so on. So 9.8 is our answer to one decimal place. And then that's the standard deviation. So that's everything for question 4.